From the beautiful campus of Casper College, it's the T-Birds Coaches Show, bringing you game breakdowns, expert analysis, and exclusive interviews. Here's your host, Tom Myler.
Hello, T-Bird fans, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Casper College Coach Show. Joining us in studio, Coach. It's always a pleasure here to talk about volleyball. Granted, I know you like me, so we just have fun anyway. But getting to talk about volleyball is just kind of a bonus anyway.
Absolutely.
So, volleyball's cool. You had the rumors on the street there, and we kind of shared your post too, that you also had a fun practice yesterday.
We did. It was our, we play on Halloween, so we moved our Halloween practice yesterday, so then we can still concentrate today and tomorrow
Smart thinking. Yeah.
On our games. So yes, we did have our Halloween practice yesterday.
So, in your opinion, and I guess hopefully your team doesn't watch, who is the best costume?
You know what? They were all great. I walked in and I couldn't tell Berkeley because she was dressed as a dude, and
Yes.
She actually had her abs done and biceps done and a little facial hair and but I will say probably, our nun and our Friezo guy were pretty funny. So, and it was kind of fun. And then we had a blue man. She was covered in blue.
I missed the blue man, I think.
And when you have her further away, all you could see was her teeth and then her white
Nice.
ears because her ears weren't done. And then her cape was flying around. So we had a couple capes that were kind of funny.
Well,
It was good.
You got to hear that. It was great. So if you haven't seen it, go check out Casper College Volleyball Facebook and or Instagram page. It's there.
Yeah.
I know it's also shared through the Casper College main Facebook page. It was great. It looked like a fun time.
It was good.
We are disappointed though, Coach. I was expecting a good costume from you and Coach Wiedemann, but happens,
It was
I
their
guess.
day.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's all right. We still love you. It's great. We'll keep you around for as long as you want to be
Thanks.
here.
Appreciate it.
Not like I really have to say, but I'll keep you around.
Thanks.
So let's get into the volleyball now that we've had our fun. Last week you go 2-0 over the weekend, Thursday, Saturday. You played Gillette here. It was a great game. You win that 3-0. Go to Western Wyoming, go win 3-0. How you feeling?
Well, you know what? You're always happy going away with the win. I didn't feel like we played great at Western Wyoming because, again, I think, we played very well against them here, and then you go there and you think they're going to lay down. Western Wyoming is not a team that you want to look past because they will fight you, and they did. And we had to come back from 9 down the third to come back and win that. So, but
it was really cool because in that third set against West Wyoming, I think it was like 19-17 or 19 somewhere in there. You were down by a couple, and then you go on a big run, and all of a sudden it's 24-19. Granted, they did come back and make it 25-23, but it's like, okay, well, now we decide to play? Like, where did this come from all of a sudden?
Well, we were down quite a few, and I think I did a challenge just because I used one timeout already, and I didn't want to use another timeout, so I did a challenge to...
I'm getting tricky here. Huh?
Well, you have to use what you can use.
Okay.
So I did a challenge. I knew we weren't going to win, but it took them a while to decide. And so then I talked to them about, were we happy with what we're doing? And this is the time that we had to get better of what we're doing. So I think that's really when they really kind of stepped up and was like, okay, time to play and do what we need to do to get better. So.
And especially, so I was there for that Gillette game. And I think I finally kind of understand what you've been talking about, where it's, yes, you've been winning, but also there's like, I don't know, it's not like you can see it, but not, I feel like, what words am I trying to say here? But like kept
We're
Gillette
just cruising.
Yeah.
We're not putting the pedal, your foot on the gas,
Yeah.
and we're just, coasting. And we talked about that in the locker room a little bit about, we are just coasting right now, and other teams are really climbing that mountain to get better. And we kind of hit our peak, and we're just kind of staying there in our parked at the top. And so I told them that we really want to push on the gas and continue to climb instead of just staying where we're at. And, I thought Monday's practice was a lot better. And then we'll see what happens today and tomorrow.
Yeah, because with that Gillette game and parts of the Western game, it's like, just put them away. Like, you're kind of keeping them in this game. Like, we see the talent. We see the athleticism. There's been a few mistakes. It's like, okay, you got to clean that up. And, I mean, even last week we talked about some of that serve returns. I saw that especially at Western. It's like, oh, that could have been better. It's like the potential's there. Just they got to say, okay, we want to play better.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And that's what's been frustrating is that we have been winning, but we haven't been winning pretty. And so, again, it's just getting our mindset because, again, we're coming down to the crunch time of where we have to start being better at what we're doing. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We just got to be better at what we're doing. And we can't worry about what or how we played against them last time. It's the moment. And so everybody plays their best volleyball against us. And so we have to realize that. And we just can't go off of last time we played. And so these 2 games this week are huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a great segue into it because these next 2 games, really, it's tight up there between you and LCCC for who's going to come out number 1 in the North. And with this last week before tournament play, we kind of want to seal that up. And I'm assuming we want that number 1 seed to kind of then be away from who I'm assuming is going to be the first NJC to hopefully then meet in the championship. But I don't want to look too far ahead. We don't. Yeah,
Jeez,
you know me.
Louise.
Sorry, here I am talking too far ahead. I did it with basketball. I talked way too far ahead. But just Eastern Wyoming, LCCC, they're tough. We can't just be casual with it.
Right. And again, I think Eastern is very scrappy, and so we just have to get used to the teams bringing the ball back and just continue to be an offensive threat against them. That's the thing. When you play those teams that are pretty good defensively, you get frustrated because the ball keeps coming back. And so one thing with this group, I think we do the same thing. We've had great rallies. Even at LCCC, we had some great rallies back and forth. And so, but Eastern can do that to you, is that they have some good swingers. I don't think they played their best when they played, and plus their libero got hurt when we played. And so I think, they'll have her back, and those are must-wins for them to get into the tournament. So they're going to be playing hard. And then they want to knock us, give us our first loss. So you just got to be ready for everybody that you meet.
Yeah, that playing a team twice, man, it's always just, like you said, you can't just rest on your laurels from the last time. It's already basically a whole different team because they're going to add their libero. I don't envy your position coach. This is a tough one. Like, I know we've got a good team, but also Region 9, just north, south, anywhere you play, you got to bring your A game. Otherwise, you're going to get hurt.
That's the fun part. We're watching film like crazy, and, we turn around after this weekend, and because we know we're going to go to the regional tournament, we just don't know what seed. So, you got to be ready for them too. So, again, everybody's just going to be out for everybody, but we got to focus on Friday first, and then we worry about Saturday. But as coaches, we have to be looking ahead. But we tell our kids, we're focused on Eastern Wyoming. Then Saturday morning, we'll talk to our kids about L-Trip. So we're just focused on Eastern right now.
Yeah, and that's great. But I do want to bring up the LCCC game just because I am wearing a nice little pink shirt, if anyone couldn't notice. Shout out to Mina for, hounding me down and getting me to buy one. Coach, can you help explain a little bit about what this shirt is?
Flight for a Cure. So we and LCCC have worked together now. This will be our 3rd year of doing this. And basically we are fundraising for cancer survivors and victims, their families. So all their money proceeds goes to their cancer association, and then all of our proceeds go to Natrona County proceeds. And so we're trying to raise money for the Angel program here in Casper that helps with breast cancer.
What a great cause. You got to love it when
It is.
volleyball and great causes go together, because, I mean, volleyball's fun to watch with a great cause. I mean,
It is,
it's awesome.
you know, and again, you know, there's so many, you know, people that deal with cancer, and so we're just trying to be able to maybe, you know, lend a helping hand with anything that is possible that money can help with.
Yeah, and so you fans to be able to help out with that one. So Saturday, game's at 2. Wear pink. If not, I believe these shirts are available.
Well, we don't have that many to begin to sell anymore.
That's a good thing, right?
But which is a good thing. But I think we still have a link, and we put it on our Facebook page, but we'll have it there at the gym as well as that they can donate. So again, we're still trying to compete on the court, but we're also competing with LCCC off the court to see if we can raise more money. So the proceeds are going to the foundation, and so hopefully people will, you know, help us out. $20, $10 here or there. That's what we're just asking, is to help us get and beat LCCC of, you know, not beating us off the court as well.
Beating cancer is great too, but beating LCCC, that's a real just good feeling there, right?
Well, I mean, if you beat LCCC, you're also helping the wonderful families that need that support. So,
hear that, fans? Beat LCCC, beat cancer. It's all up to us to help out. I mean, be there at the Swede, be there with your pink. I'm excited for that matchup. Yeah. It's going to be a good one. Eastern Wyoming is going to be a good matchup. LCCC, and then man, it's so close. Yeah,
we'll think about that on. After Saturday.
Yeah, we'll think about that later. I'll just kind of put it out in the air, but we got this weekend to take care of first, and I think we're ready. Well, based on those costumes, I think we're ready.
Well, you never know. Well, Peyton says her nun outfit, she's like, I should play this in this outfit, because she had a great practice actually yesterday. So she was flinging holy water on everyone, and hopefully that helps.
Well, good thing I'm part vampire, so she can't do that to me.
So.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, fans, you heard it. Friday, 6 p.m. in the T-Bird Gym. Saturday, 2 p.m. in the Swede. Be there. Wear your pink on Saturday especially. But until then, we'll see you next time.